Hi everyone, welcome back. Today's topic, let's listen in. Hey, did that meeting this morning feel unusually long to you too?
Oh my gosh, yes. We spent 20 minutes just scheduling the next one.
That's kind of ridiculous. There has to be a better way to handle that.
Totally agree. Anyway, do you think our meetings in general could be more efficient?
Definitely. I feel like half of them could just be an email.
That's such a common complaint, but it's true, isn't it?
Right? So what do you think makes a meeting actually productive?
Having a clear agenda beforehand makes a huge difference, I think.
Good point. Our meetings rarely have one, now that I think about it.
Exactly. People just show up and figure things out as they go.
That explains why they run so long. No structure to keep things on track.
Do you think we should suggest requiring agendas for all meetings?
I think that's a great idea. Might get some pushback at first, though.
Probably, but people would appreciate it once they see the benefits.
I agree completely. What about setting strict time limits too?
That could help a lot. Meetings tend to expand to fill whatever time is given.
If we booked 30 minutes instead of an hour, people would likely adapt.
That's a great insight. Parkinson's Law, I think it's called.
Oh, I've heard of that. Work expanding to fill the time available for it.
Exactly. Anyway, do you think video calls make meetings better or worse?
Depends, honestly. Some people never turn their cameras on, which feels a bit distant.
I've noticed that too. Makes it harder to read the room, so to speak.
Though I get that some people just prefer audio only, for various reasons.
That's fair. Not everyone loves being on camera all day, I imagine.
True. Anyway, do you take notes during meetings, or just rely on memory?
Always notes. My memory is terrible for details like that.
Same here. I'd forget half of what was said without writing it down.
Do you use a specific system for your notes, or just freeform?
Mostly freeform, though I've been meaning to try something more organized.
I use a template now, actually. Action items and decisions in separate sections.
Oh, that sounds really useful. Would you mind sharing it with me sometime?
Of course, I'll send it to you after lunch.
Thanks, that would really help. So, do you think our team meets too often in general?
Yes, we have that daily stand-up plus at least 2 other meetings most days.
That does add up. Wonder how much actual work time gets eaten up by all of it.
More than we'd like to admit, most likely. Might be worth tracking for a week.
That's a good idea. Data would help make the case for changing things, too.
Should we bring some of these ideas to our manager this week?
I think we should. Worst case, nothing changes, but it's worth a try.
Agreed. Let's put together a short proposal, rather than just mentioning it casually.
That sounds more effective. I can help draft something this week if you want.
That would be great. Let's split it. Agenda templates and time limits, meeting frequency review.
Sounds like a plan. I'll take the agenda and time limits part.
Perfect. I'll handle the frequency review part then.
Great. This actually feels like a productive way to start the week.
It does. A little ironic, planning to fix meetings during our own coffee chat.
True. At least this conversation was efficient, though.
No wasted time here, at least.
Not at all. Anyway, do you think we should also address people joining meetings late?
Definitely. It's kind of become normal for people to wander in 5 minutes late.
And then we end up re-explaining what they missed, which wastes even more time.
Such a good point. Maybe we could start with a firm rule about that too.
Something simple, like starting on time regardless of who's there.
That could feel a little harsh at first, but I think it would work eventually.
People adapt pretty quickly once they realize meetings start on time.
Good point. Should we add that to the proposal too?
Definitely. I'll add a short section about meeting etiquette in general.
Perfect. This proposal is turning into something pretty thorough already.
It is. I'm excited to see if it makes a difference.
Same here. Should we set a deadline for finishing the draft?
Maybe Wednesday, so we have time to review it before presenting.
One more thought, what about proposing a no-meeting day too, like some companies do?
I love that idea. A day with 0 meetings sounds almost impossible right now.
That's kind of the point, though, showing how much focus time we are missing out on.
That's a compelling angle. Maybe Wednesdays could be our trial day.
I like that, right in the middle of the week when people usually need a breather anyway.
Let's add that as a suggestion, even if it doesn't get approved right away.
Sometimes it takes a few tries before something like this sticks.
At least we'll have planted the idea, even if it takes time.
All right, I think we have more than enough to work with now.
Do you think management will take this seriously, though?
I hope so. We're not asking for anything unreasonable, after all.
Framing it around productivity and time saved should help our case.
Maybe we could even estimate how many hours this could save across the team.
Numbers always make these things more convincing.
I'll work on a rough calculation tonight, based on our meeting frequency.
This is shaping up to be a solid proposal.
I'm honestly proud of how much we've figured out already.
Same here. All right, let's head back and get started on our parts.
I'll message you if anything comes up while I'm working on my section.
Same here. Good luck with the calculations tonight.
Thanks, I'll need it. See you at lunch to compare notes.
Have you ever seen this work well somewhere else, by the way?
Yes, a friend of mine works at a startup that does exactly this, no meetings on Wednesdays.
Oh, how does she like it?
She says it's her most productive day by far, honestly.
That's encouraging to hear. Real proof it can work.
Exactly. I might mention her experience when we present this.
Good call. Real examples tend to land better than just theory.
People trust stories more than abstract arguments, I think.
Agreed. Anyway, do you think our manager will want to pilot this with just our team first?
Yes, smaller trials are usually easier to get approved.
That makes sense. Start small, then expand if it works.
Exactly. Let's frame it that way in the proposal too: low risk, high potential upside.
Perfect. I think that framing will help get buy-in.
I'm starting to feel good about this whole proposal now.
Me too. It's funny how random complaint turned into a real plan.
Right? That's kind of how the best ideas start, though.
So true. Anyway, should we also think about how we'll measure success after we start?
Good thinking. Maybe a quick survey after a month, asking people how it's going.
That's simple but effective. Gives us real feedback to adjust with.
Exactly. And it shows we care about whether this works, not just implementing it and forgetting.
That's a great point. Follow through matters just as much as the initial idea.
Completely agree. All right, I think this proposal is going to be pretty comprehensive.
It is. We covered agendas, time limits, punctuality, and now a trial no meeting day.
Plus the measurement plan now too. This turned into a lot more than I expected.
In a good way, though. I think this could genuinely change things around here.
I hope so. All right, let's head back and turn this into something official.
Sounds good. Thanks for thinking this through with me today.
Of course, this was a satisfying way to start the week.
Agreed. See you at lunch to check in on our progress.
See you then.
Before we go, do you think we should also loop in the design team for their input?
That's a good idea. They likely have their own frustrations with our current setup too.
Right, and more perspectives usually make a proposal like this stronger anyway.
I'll reach out to a couple people over there this afternoon.
Perfect. It would be nice to show this isn't just our team's complaint.
Exactly, a shared problem across departments carries a lot more weight.
Good thinking. Should we set up a quick chat with them before Wednesday?
Sounds good. I'll try to arrange something for tomorrow afternoon.
Great. That gives us enough time to incorporate their thoughts too.
This proposal is coming together nicely. I'm impressed with what we put together.
Same here. Teamwork does make these things better.
Couldn't agree more. All right, let's get moving on all of this.
Agreed. I'll start drafting my section right when I get back to my desk.
Same here. I'll reach out to the design team first, then start on mine.
Sounds like a solid plan. I'm genuinely looking forward to seeing how this all plays out.
Same here. It's rare that a random morning complaint turns into an actual project.
True, but I think that's often how the best changes happen.
I think you're right. All right, let's head back and get this proposal moving.
Agreed. Thanks again for jumping into this with me today.
Anytime. See you at lunch to see how far we've gotten.
One small thing, should we name this proposal something catchy, so it stands out?
Hot, I like that. Maybe something like meetings that matter?
That's good. Simple and it captures the whole point.
Let's go with that, then. A good name might make people take it more seriously too.
Agreed. First impressions matter even for internal proposals, apparently.
All right, I think we've officially planned out our entire morning now.
We have. Let's go make it happen.
I think this might be one of our most productive coffee breaks yet.
High praise. Let's keep that streak going.
Deal. See you at lunch with hopefully a lot more progress to show.
Sounds perfect. See you then.
That works for me. I'll have my part ready by then.
Perfect. Let's touch base tomorrow to see how it's going. That's it for today. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe for daily episodes. See you tomorrow. Bye.